need to get back to Archie. Yeah, this. I looked at Archie earlier, like the fight, not my partner in this game, and it looks pretty tough. Oh, I didn't want to fly to Fortree. Oops. Definitely tough. I'm a little nervous for it, but I think having Perk helps a lot. Right now I'm using the move to leader. Surf. So I'm going to teach him dive for the first trainer. Seafloor Cavern is like kind of annoying because you have to like juggle your HMs, but I kind of like it actually. It's kind of fun. I am bringing Dust Talks to Seafloor Cavern, which I think is like entertaining and fun. This thing gets like has like a pretty reasonable time with dealing with Pokemon in this game, honestly. Between like Flash and Moonlight and what's the ability? It's got Shield Dust, preventing additional effects. It's kind of sick. This actually outspeeds a Dragonite. I'm gonna try to use it on it to beat it, but I also kind of have other ways to deal with it if that doesn't work, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna teach Altaria Aerial Ace. I don't really need a roar, I don't think. I kind of like Heal Bell. Like, there's a world where I might like use Heal Bell one day. With Altaria. Okay, we're good. Zardoz on the PC here. Getting items on people. Oh, that's the wrong area. You guys check out the perk here. The biggest thing I'm concerned about in this fight is there's like a bright powder Swampert. It's kind of like a nuisance. Be able to deal with it. Because it didn't know Swagger, and it knowing Swagger kind of buffs like Aerial Ace, which these two Pokemon know. I kind of just hope that we don't have too much trouble with Swampert. I don't really have anything that's great against it. My own bird is pretty reasonable against it, for sure, especially with Swagger again. Do I even run Citrus? I think I run Lum because of that. I think basically everything in this fight needs a Lum except for Dust Dogs. Yeah. Okay. Show me C4 cat, thank you. I'm not really sure what encounter I want to get here. If any yet. I probably won't even get the encounter before I pass I beat Archie and stuff, because whatever it is isn't going to be very good, because everything's like duped out. And I kind of just want to leave it for like whatever Archie wants to do when I give the run back to him. So I could probably go 76 on per without like much trouble. Knowing that I'm gonna go 77 for Archie, so I can show off like what all the things that perk does in here. I think it comes to like most of the fights in the rain. Switch on per is like really crazy. Alright. I think we're ready to roll for the first fight. This music and turn on the game music. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting. So Per is going to 2 KO the Starman at the beginning. I'm going to use Crobat to beat Victory Bell. Poliwrath is going to beat this Dugong in here with 2 Brick Breaks. Pert's going to deal with Joel. And then it's just pretty much a free-for-all against the opposing Pert. Kind of just is what it is. I'm going to put my team together in the calc real quick, just so I have it right where I want it during the fight. But then we should be good. I'm excited to bust out this Dustox. That's gonna be pretty fun. Okay. Yeah. For some reason I'm just like feeling like I forgot something about this fight. It's hard because I planned this fight like so long ago. It's just like easy to kind of like forget what exactly I was thinking when I made the plan, but I think we're good. So as soon as I walk in here, I'm gonna get ambushed, yeah. Alright, Aqua Grunt 1 and Seafloor Cavern. Leads off with a Starmie. I'm gonna send out my Pert. This is like a GMO Pert that kind of just shits on Starmie. It's faster, it 2-shots it with EQ. Swampert in rain sections in this segment is just like so crazy. Yeah, and Psychic's gonna do very, very little to me. I'm a careful nature. Yeah, it didn't do much. Even if I got crit there or Spidef dropped, it would have been totally fine. So now we bait Victory Bell in. Okay, love Victory Bell. We're gonna go to Crobat. On what's gonna be Leaf Blade. This is gonna do extremely little to Crobat. Could definitely crit, 'cause this thing has a Quick Claw. But alright, so now Crobat at 199 HP is never dead to Weather Ball Water crit after that, which is kind of crazy. We just Air Slash this thing. We're faster. Quick Claw didn't happen. Say goodbye to that. Even in the rain, Weather Ball Water doesn't do enough to Crobat. Okay. That's Dugong. So Crobat's faster than Dugong, but it's dead to Ice Beam crit, so gonna pass on that. I think I go just straight to Poly. Yeah. It could technically like click Disable here or something weird, but it didn't. Yeah. Because it didn't see an ice beam kill. I'm used to probably getting frozen, but okay. Alright, so now I believe this thing is slower than me. Yeah. Because Polyrath is also Swift Swim. So I'm gonna Brick Break twice. Kill it that way. I could superpower it, but kind of rather not, just so I preserve Poly's HP for if I need it on Swampert. Yeah. Like that saved me HP actually, because Surf just does so little damage. Okay, so that's good. Jolteon comes in. Uh, yeah, this thing is gonna click Thunder, hopefully. Yeah, I'm dead to Thunder, that's perfect. So I can just go back to Swampert. And Swampert actually outspeeds this in the rain, which is great. And just kind of smokes it. Okay. So now we get opposing Swampert. This is where things get pretty dicey. So opposing Swampert cannot kill me with a crit. It's gonna click Muddy Water or potentially Swagger. I kind of like my chances against it right now. Like Pert's not doing anything for the rest of the fight after this, since we've kind of taken out most of the team. I'd kind of rather just EQ with Pert here. Could think about a Mud Shot just to make it slower than some of my Pokemon. Just because I think that would probably help against, like, say, Feraligatr. It would be slower than Feraligatr if I hit a Mud Shot. I don't really think that's that important. I'm happy to just kind of like EQ it. Okay, that's good. Hopefully it swaggers me. Cool. I have a Lumberry for that, so I just got a free attack boost. Thanks. Now I definitely kill this with EQ. Is that a good thing, or is that like a bad thing somehow? So if I kill this with EQ, it would be Superpower. That'd be really, really good, actually. So let's just try to do it. Nice. And Perch just cleaning up. Okay, now it's Dragonite. If I had scaled Ancient Power on Pert, this thing would be completely toast. But I didn't yet, even though I'm planning to do that for another Dragonite later. I don't know Ice Beam, so that's cool. But I don't really need it like that bad at the moment. So this thing is superpowering, like I said. I'm gonna go to Dustox. So Dustox is faster than this thing and kind of just walls it. Like a Surf crit hits pretty hard, but doesn't really kill me, especially not from this HP. It has leftovers, that's fine. I'm eventually gonna try to poison it. I'm gonna flash it from here, first of all. Start lowering its accuracy. It does have Thunder, which can always hit me, but Surf is a higher damage move. I have a Lepa Berry. I might like mute this and speed it up. So it's surfing me, yep. I'm just gonna kind of wait for a miss. Okay. I might flash it one more time. Okay, we both missed. I'm gonna try that again. Got it again. That's good, it missed. I'll recover. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to flash it again. I missed again, that's okay. I can't really flash it again because I'll use my Lepa Berry and I'd rather have Moonlights. So now I'm gonna try to Sludge Bomb it and get a poison. Okay, that's not a big deal. Now we're gonna like Moonlight while it. Okay. You kind of see where this is going. I'm gonna try to eventually like poison it with Sludge Bomb. Or even just outright kill it in the long run if it misses enough times. Yeah, this is kind of not great radio, but whatever. Once I run out of Moonlights, my Lepa Berry is consumed, I can flash it again. Kind of just starting to wear it down naturally. God, Shield Dust is just so good. Okay, now I've used the legendary, so I'm going to continue to moonlight until it misses. Great. I'm going to use the last flash. I missed. Man, that was pretty rough luck with flashes. I missed 3 out of my 5 flashes. Like, dude, it's brutal. I really need to get the poison too. Okay, now it's thundering. So it ran out of surfs, I think. Yeah, now it's just going random move. That's honestly so much better. Okay, continuing to sludge bomb. It's ice beaming. It can't freeze me because I'm shield dust. And I think I just kill it. Okay, great. And that's dust beating a Dragonite. People are sleeping on Dustox, man. This Pokemon's good. Um, okay, for the next fight, gotta break out a new team. Let's see here. I actually do need Crobat. I didn't even need to use like these two. I kind of just soloed that fight with Purd almost. Don't need Gator. I will need Swampert. It's so good. Will not be needing Dustox for a while. Okay. Don't need Altaria. This thing is like the world's worst Altaria as well. And then I'll get... Oh, I haven't evolved Wailord. Okay, well that's gonna take a minute. And I need Cradily. Okay, I kind of forgot that I wanted to scale recover on Cradily, so I'm gonna have to go do that. Alright, let's get out of here. While I'm doing that, I'm going to put on some music. Super Mario jazz music. Do I have still? So I guess first things first, I have to level up Wailmer. Take a minute. Sure, I guess. Better than Snore. I definitely want Hyper Voice. It's like the move that you would want. Yeah, I can teach Hyper Pump, it's fine. That is fine. I need to get this guy all the way to 75. He's just criminal. like teach him surf. That I've written down anyways. Oh no, it wasn't supposed to be surf, it was supposed to be strength and dive. Alright, not a big deal. One thing that's nice about this 1 happy K run is that I have like tons of scales available still. There's so many. I'm spending 4 on like in this cave alone. But I still have so many scales left over. Like crazy. Get rid of surf. So it's supposed to learn strength and dive. Keep hydro pump, I guess. Roar. I just don't see the tech. I'll be real. I have a TM then anyways that I'm not going to use because I'm not going to be able to roar sep. So if I ever need roar, I can just get it back. TM, so no big deal. Okay, any other moves that like need to be like messed around with? I know Milo is like a thing in general. I'll need Zard again eventually. I guess I'll just do that. My biggest fear at this point in the game is just like messing up a moveset. Like it's such a chore juggling all these movesets. I need Perk to have Ice Beam, for example, so I need to get rid of Surf. But then, like, I'm afraid that on a subsequent fight, I'll think, like, oh, Perk has Surf. Like, I kind of thought it had Ice Beam for that Dragonite, which I didn't end up needing because I had to go Dustox. But, you know, still would have been nice. Not been using Milo like as much this run because I haven't taught it Toxic, which is the first time that I haven't taught Milo Toxic on a run this deep. Mostly because I'm saving it for Archie's E4. He needs it for a Pokemon that's in his E4 comp. So. Sure Brona's Ice Beam looks like. He does. I'm gonna go use Charizard to fly over to here. I'm just gonna teach Cradily Recover. I feel like it needs Red Power. Let's be real. This Cradily is like strangely the best counter to the next fight's Snorlax that I have. Because it's a niche dude, I'll just go 76 on him. I could can see it like maybe coming to like a 1 gym fight or 2, I don't know. Possibly. You can see after that, I haven't picked up any dive scales whatsoever, because I just got the dive again. Range or whatever. Still have 5 hard scales, which means there's 11 hard scales left in the game still. It's kind of a lot. So I'm definitely very chill on using hard scales, like kind of arbitrarily like I'm doing. I could go to, you notice I haven't been to Topless. It's because there's no encounter for me there, because Ludicolo is unavailable to me. Which is kind of a sad thing for the split in general. Ludi's like really good on splitting. That's where you get it. But yeah, it's just not happening. No reason for me to go to this Topless really, besides to get berries. I just realized that because there's like the good berries there. But I have Figgy, and I was gonna give Bro the Figgy, and that should be fine. Plan for this fight is I'm going to lead Kabutops actually. Or I'm going to lead Milo. Take that back. I think this looks like kind of like the squad more or less. I guess I can leave Milo. I think in the rain, Milo just straight up destroys the first Pokemon. Yeah, it just outspeeds and smokes Kabutops. It's so fun. Comes in and wants to thunder cross chop me, and I don't care what it does really. I just go for it and kill it. It has Bright Powder, which is kind of irritating, but it's not a big deal. Now Ludi gets just destroyed. Do I use Quell for Ludi or do I use Crobat? Probably. Maybe Quill actually, because Quill is faster than Golduck, right? That's kind of important. Yeah, I'm actually going to make that little improvement right now. I'll bring Quill instead of Crobat. Kind of didn't even think of that, but Quill should be here. Wailord is for the Golduck in this team. Generally, that's like kind of what I'm looking at. 2 shots it with Hyper Voice. Can't really do anything back to me. Quillfish is like kind of like nice back, I guess. This fight looks really easy. If except for the bright powder. Which is why I kind of want like everything to know ice beam. And I need to make sure that I have all the HMs that I need. So I have strength on Wailord. I need rock smash on somebody. It could be Slowbro. Bringing Slowbro to these fights is kind of nice because it's got like such a flexible moveset. All these moves are like kind of not important. Like Flamethrower, goodbye. Yeah, and they're all TMs. So I have Surf, Rock Smash. I need Dive somewhere. I have Dive on Wailord. I definitely have Surf and Strength, so I think we're good. The only Pokemon that's like really that concerning here is, I mean, I guess Snorlax is a little bit irritating, but Cradily just fucking walls it. Straight up walls it, yeah. It's important enough that I have Recover now instead of Earth Power. I'm gonna export also, get all my movesets like in order. I hope they are. And then Bro against Mence is like pretty damn good. I just gotta hit one Ice Beam, and then if I don't do that, there's like lots of backup. There's like Pert can try to hit an Ice Beam, it's faster than Mence. Milo can try to hit an Ice Beam, it's faster than Mence. Like, there's a lot of stuff I can do. I should probably teach Quill Ice Beam, right? Over Surf. Ah, god damn it. They gotta go fly over there. As I'm talking about, this split's so silly. How it makes you just juggle your movesets. I wish there was an easier way to do this. I'd fly into Lilycove. Doing this, you know. Also, listening to this music makes me a lot more relaxed. More backup, and I kind of want to teach Wailord Ice Beam too, actually, when I think about it. It doesn't really need Hydro Pump. It's like not a thing. Having maximum Ice Beam on this fight is what we want to have. Does Cradily help against Mence too? Yeah, kind of. It's not terrible. It's kind of clicking like Hydro Pumps mostly. If I was able to intimidate it, I think Cradily would definitely beat the Mence. Rock Slide does a lot of damage. I'm just mostly afraid of like Air Slash lunges, but I think like overall this looks like really safe. I definitely don't need a Citrus, I need a Lung. And let's just fly back to Moss Speed. I like playing music during these like planning sessions because it lets me like move faster. This would have taken me forever at standard speed, like I do on my videos and stuff. So streaming is just a lot better. Yeah, we're ready to go. I'll like Repel. guess I didn't need all the HMs for this fight, huh? I thought this guy was behind what do you call it? I thought he was behind like the strength and like rock smash check and stuff like that, but I guess not. Alright, that's probably a good place to stop the song. And unmute the audio here. Game. Game audio is like a lot softer than the audio coming from Chrome. So gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so I think we're ready to roll. This looks fine to me. I'm ready to send it. Surely I will not wipe to Ments, even though I can't prevent Bright Powder, right? Bright Powder is what it is. Alright. Run number 2 starts off with a Kabutops and Milo matchup here. For a second I was like, where's Surf? That would freak me out. I would have been pretty much steering. Surf definitely just one-shots this guy from the rain, which is great. Now we got Electabuzz coming in. This thing can Thunder or maybe Brick Break me, but Hurt really don't care about a Brick Break, or it's not Brick Break, it's Cross Chop. Okay, no Cross Chop. This thing has Bright Powder, so I can like miss my Earthquakes and stuff, but Hurt is really goated against the Bright Powders right now. He's 3 for 3 on hitting those. He's also my best like Ments counter, which this thing is this trainer has a Bright Powder Ments, so that's something to keep in mind. It's great to have him at full HP for that reason. We got Quill here. This is probably going to be Leech Seed, which is a little bit annoying, because now it's going to like protect. Yeah, okay. It's like basically guaranteed to protect here. What do I do? I guess I can go back to Milo. It doesn't like hurt. Yeah, let's do that. I can't Toxic, so that's a good thing. It can pretty much only like protect. It could freeze Milo, but that would be like overall pretty okay. I kind of like just don't want to deal with Leech Seed. It's gonna protect here. Yeah. So now it could Toxic or Leech Seed or whatever. It's more likely to Leech Seed Hurt because of the Quad AI. He's Quad weak. Alright, that's perfect. Now we're not like getting cheesed. And we can just wait for this thing to protect and then kill it with Gunk Shot when it doesn't protect. Much faster than this because I'm Swift Swim. Much, much faster. Okay. Got Snorlax. I think this thing has EQ. Or no, it has Thunder. It's fine. So I could go through Hurt here. Is that better? What does Cradily rather take? I think Thunder is like pretty damn good on Cradily, I'll be real. It's like the best switch. Cradily takes next to nothing from this because Snorlax has no special attack. And Cradily is made of Spadef. So now I think I just like Confuse Ray this, honestly. It has leftovers. This thing has Guts, so you don't really want to give it a a volatile status condition. Yeah, leftovers are a thing, that's fine. I'm gonna like Rock Slide it and generally like try to annoy it. That way. Oh, I crit it. Cool. It might flinch. Okay, it didn't flinch, that's fine. Again, this thing has like no special attack, so it's not really doing very much damage to me. This is a bit of a stall fest. I'll take recovers. I probably didn't need to scale recover, but again, like, I just am made of scales at the moment. So I just was like, yeah, why not? Keep rock sliding because we're faster and we can flinch. Oh my god, the crits. Cradily, you're correct. Why aren't more people using you? This is actually, I think, probably the first time I've ever used it Cradily. Because I pretty much had to. This was like one of the few Swift fishing sim encounters that I was able to get anyways, so. Alright, now we get Golduck. There's only 2 Pokemon left, and they are the most threatened Pokemon on this team for sure. So this Golduck has Surf, Ice Beam, Psychic, Calm Mind. It definitely can click any of those things. It's really likely to Calm Mind because it doesn't see a kill right now. That's fine. We just go to Wailord. Because Cradily is dead to Surf Crit. From Golduck. Okay, Surfing is great because this does nothing to Wailord. The fact that it didn't Calm Mind there is really nice. It's probably going to here. Yeah. That is totally fine. This thing does have a scope lens. Is it +1 special attack? But we 2-shot with Hyper Voice. So this thing's toast. Even this crit wouldn't kill me. I would like to have like more HP because this is my Wailord is a backup to this Pokemon, Salamence. This is the most threatening Pokemon on the team for me. It's a Bright Powder Mence. So let me just see how Wailord does against this. Am I dead to Air Slash crit? Yeah. I'm dead to most Air Slash crits, like half of them. So I'm not gonna risk that. It could Air Slash me here or potentially Dragon Claw me. Those are the only options. It has, other than that, Earthquake and Hydro Pump, which don't do enough damage. So, okay, on Air Slash Dragon Claw, I kind of want to go to Bro. Bro's gonna be like pretty safe here. It's likelier to Dragon Claw Bro as well. And if Bro ends up taking any risks, that's great that Dragon Clawed me, kind of. It's the most damage, but whatever. So I don't want to see Air Slash flinch. I'd like to see Ice Beam just hit here. That'd be cool. Yep, that's a Dragon Claw. Okay. And there goes Mets, and we're ready to roll. There goes that fight. So that was pretty easy. I had so much backup for that Mets. Like, I could have used Swampert. I could have maybe tried to get Quill in there to try to do some damage. Maybe not, actually. Quill's, like, probably dead to crits. Yeah, it's dead to crits. I'd have to get it on, like, Hydro Pump or something. I could have used Milo. Like, Milo's faster than Mets and can hit an Ice Beam. Technically, maybe could have used Cradily, like, in absolute emergency. Like, almost everything on this team is, in some manner, like, some kind of counter to that Mets. So that was a pretty secure feeling team. Especially for, like, you know, a challenge like this where you got, you know, restricted encounters and stuff like that. Okay, well, I prepped the next fight. I'm gonna go back to music. Over here. I need to bring out Shiftry. And I keep Cradily around. I don't need Bro. Do I need Whale? I think this fight looks like pretty free. Looking at it right. Why don't I see Crobat here? Did I already grab it? I did. Great. I think this looks like the team. I gotta make sure I do like items right and stuff. And good. I'm not really sure what item to give Milo, so can't really go wrong with Leatherberry on Milo, usually. It's not true every time, but if I don't know what to give it, that's pretty reasonable. I think leads are sometimes the hardest Pokemon to pick an item for. The last thing I think of, because I try to think about it like after the fact if they don't need one. I definitely want to heal everybody, because a lot of these guys are carrying over from the previous fight. And I don't need any pre-damage or anything like that. Quill and Crobat is kind of interesting. Okay, so Milo needs Ice Beam and Surf. Shift Tree is good for the cast form, I guess. Quillfish, I'm teaching Dive supposedly. I guess it's like my Dive Pokemon for this fight. That seems fine, it has a free slot. Okay. Sure, Bat's fine. I think it's funny that Bat knows Attract from my Mat 1 fight. I gotta teach Pert Strength supposedly. Yeah, that's fine. Because once again, Pert has a free slot. I think it's important to keep like Pert having a free slot this late in the game if you have it, because if you have GMO Pert like this, you definitely want to know Mirror Coat really for, even though you like pretty much never click this like the whole game. It saves you scale. You have to scale it as a Marsh Top, so unfortunately you can't just like learn it at Elite Four. You've got to kind of carry it with you the whole game. And so that's a little annoying. It makes Pert's moveset like a little bit of a juggle fest. Like you can see, I don't have Muddy Water on Pert. And I just don't think he needs it. I'll be real. Like I don't think Muddy Water is nice that it can drop accuracy and stuff, and it's an out sometimes, I guess. But like Surf is just as good if you ever actually need the move, and it's always available to you. So I don't know. This looks fine. Oh, I'm supposed to teach this from Rock Smash, but I can see if anybody else can learn it. Technically could teach it to Shift Tree, but I don't think I want to. Shift Tree's a little bit more restricted with what it... These 4 moves are like unrecoverable. Besides maybe Explosion. So I'll teach it to Cradling for sure. Again, both these moves I don't really want to lose, so I'll probably get rid of Confuse Ray. That sucks, because I like Confuse Ray. Although it's really only that good when I'm faster than Pokemon, which is kind of unusual. Like, it was pretty good against the Snorlax last fight, but it's whatever. I think I already did raise items, yeah. And I have all the HMs I need, right? Strength, Rock Smash, Dive, Surf. All on different Pokemon, so I think we're good to go. So I'll just like explore the party and see like what it looks like over in the couch. All these fights are like pre-planned, but I have to remind myself of what I'm doing. Sometimes I like don't take that step and then I make mistakes, so I want to try to avoid that. Definitely. So we're starting off with Milo against Gorbis. And I guess like 2-shot with Surf. Yeah, Milo just doesn't take any damage from this. I can go Mystic Water, I guess. Because Sea Sense. Definitely don't have Mystic Water. That gives me the 2-shot. I've written down that I need Ice Beam. I guess I need Ice Beam for B-Knight, would be my guess. Yeah, I had 2-shot with Ice Beam. It's pretty good. Shiftry is kind of sick. I'm gonna move that. Fake out into Giga should kill Castform, which is really nice. Castform is usually kind of an annoying Pokemon to counter. If you don't have like a Sceptile or whatever, like I don't. But yeah, it should pretty easily kill Castform. And bait Milotic, which looks like what I'm using for that is Quill. Yeah, Quill just kind of 2-shots Milo with 2 shots. Straight up 2 shots it. It's a guaranteed 2-shot. So that's good. I guess that's what Quill's doing here. And then throw that to Poly. Comes in on like on EQ, I guess. Yeah, it comes in on EQ because of Will. If I get like double hypnotized, that could be kind of sad. But I think Milo sort of bails me out there if that happens. Yeah, it does. And then I've got Bert and Lantern. God, I just love Bert. Bert just destroys every electric type. Oh, I definitely want to have a 1-1 Bert. I don't know what I was cooking. I gave him a citrus. His Lantern is huge, right? And then the last Pokemon is the V-Knight, which I kind of don't have a great answer for, but Cradily kind of beats it. With like Recover and Rock Slide. So that's what we do. Save real quick. I don't really know when the battle happens, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the music and get the game audio back. Oops. Keep forgetting not to fast forward when I've got the game audio on, so it sounds like terrible. Okay. I think we're ready to roll here. Yeah, I had a feeling it was like right inside the door. They love that shit in this game. This game's the best. It's just a very comfortable game for me at this point. And I like it a lot. Okay, Milo. I just surfed this thing twice, and even though it resists it, I do so much damage because it's raining. So it can substitute, that's fine. Oh, it just got a Pattaya Prairie boost. Yeah, that wasn't great, I'll admit, but are we in trouble because of that? No, because Hydro Pump Crit doesn't even like kill me, so. Break the sub, it'll Hydro Pump me. Hopefully it misses, that'd be cool. Okay, did not miss. I could technically, like, kind of recover a bunch until it misses, right? That's like the better thing to do, right? Because that'll like get me to full HP. It could technically double crit me, but I don't think that is actually going to happen. Oh, there we go. Outplayed, dude. See ya. Now we got full Mile HP for later. Okay. So this is going to be Cast Form. It's Cast Form Rain. This thing has thunder and attract. Ooh, I didn't realize it had attract. Okay, I hope that that's not a problem. No, it's not. Because if it attracts, that's actually better. So, let's see attract, come on. Hey, nice. I did not consider that possibility, but I think that the play, if that were the case, would be just to pivot between Milo and this until it doesn't attract. It hits me with thunder. So we do that, and then we will Giga Drain. And Fake Out into Giga Drain kills us, so. Having a reasonably fast grass type around is kind of nice. I didn't have that either of the other times I did this place recently. I didn't actually have any grass types this deep into the game, and that's been a nice change this time around. Okay, Milo is faster than me. It's going to Ice Beam me, or potentially Toxic me. It doesn't see an Ice Beam kill, so it can do either. I'd really prefer to see Toxic here into Quillfish. That's so good. The game is being so nice to me. It makes me very nervous about Archie. Very nervous about Archie. Okay. Getting waterfalled. I think that was not a crit. Yeah. And even through leftovers, I always two-shot. As you can see from like the previous damage I did. This Quill just completely smokes Milo. It's faster, which is kind of cool. Alright, so this is Poliwrath. Ideally, I'm dead here to EQ. I'm just double checking real quick. That'd be really nice. I'm not dead to all rolls of EQ, I'm dead to 5 rolls, which makes it pretty darn likely. It's only like a 7 in 24 chance that it hypnotizes me here, which is like roughly a third. And then it would have to actually hit the hypnosis twice to really fuck up my Crobat. So I think I'm good. So it hit the first hypnosis, that's super cool. But I'm faster than this, and I get to Air Slash it, so I can flinch it. There's a lot of things that can happen that prevent, like, getting hypnotized again. And I didn't. That's great. I hope I don't get frozen, though. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. So hypnotize, hitting into freeze. That's pretty cool. What do we do from here? So this is going to be Ice Beam. I think that the easy out here is to go to Milo. I think Milo might have a Lepa. Is that correct? So I could get frozen on the switch. As a C instance, right? Okay. Is there a better play? Do I just go to Quill on Ice Beam? I think I go to Quill on Ice Beam and just kill us with Gunk Shot. What does that bait? See, I'm now a little bit off schedule. It would bait Dragonite, which I kind of don't like love to see. It's really not a big deal though. I can kind of just pivot to doing that, I think. Is there any other alternative? Like, do I go Pert ever here on Ice Beam? No, because Pert's like my answer to Lantern, so I'd rather like not do that. I could try Milo, but Milo's also like good Dragonite backup. I think the play is just to go to Quill. This is guaranteed. This is guaranteed Ice Beam. Yeah, definitely. So Quill will take an Ice Beam and just like completely wall it. It has a Lumberry still, right? Is that right? It has a Citrus? Dude. Fuck that. Okay, so I could get frozen on this switch. If that happens, it's not a big deal because I can just go to Milo on EQ and then win that way. So I think that's what I do. I don't really think I need Quill for the rest of the fight. So resist this Ice Beam. Don't get frozen this time. Nice. My freeze luck on this run in particular has been really bad. Like, extremely bad. I've been frozen so many times. Ever since I got frozen in the E4 by Dugong on my bro, The game has just like decided that freeze is like my status now. Okay, so this is earlier than I planned to bait D-Knight. It was supposed to come last, but that's fine. This is going to be probably Dragon Claw, actually, because it sees... Oh, does it see kills with Dragon Claw? No, it doesn't. Okay. Then it's probably not Dragon Claw. It's definitely Thunder. That's good to know, actually, because I could go Pert. Pert doesn't know, unfortunately doesn't know Ice Beam. But if I go Pert, it baits like kind of like a random move that isn't Thunder into Cradily, which is worse. I'd way rather come in on Thunder for Cradily. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, got the para, but we got a Lem. This fight is just not... It's very relentless. So this thing has a scope lens and is likely to crit me. Well, likelier. I two-shot with Rock Slide, though. It's hidden power flying. It does like 24 to 28%. Okay, and I'm not dead now to any crits. Even from Surf, which is like usually what it'll go for here. Yeah, Surfing me. Yep, see, survived the crit. That was a pretty low roll crit too. A high roll crit could have gotten me down to like really low HP, like 2 HP or something. But okay, now this is like probably a random move. I'm in the red, which I don't really love. There's nothing that I can really switch into on random move besides Pert. So I think I kind of just have to do that. Pert might have a Citrus. Oh, it's kind of a throw. Why did I give it a Citrus, dude? No, I definitely gave it a 1. Yeah, okay. We're good then. So I could get like Ice Beam Frozen here. I'd love to see Thunder. That'd be great. It's like not what I wanted to see. Don't freeze me. Okay, good. So the Lumberry's still intact. This thing has Confuse Ray and Bright Powder, which is why I didn't want to deal with it. But Pert is 4 for 4 in hitting Bright Powder mons. He's just not phased at all. And we saved him some experience. That's cool. Because he's coming to like every fight. He's got so much experience. I believe there's only like one fight that Pert doesn't come to in the entire Seafloor Cavern that I planned. It's just so good down here. And it's good on one shin too. It's like pretty reasonably good, but it's like very good down here. And the next fight is kind of the one I'm the most worried about short of Archie. I will bring Milo. I don't remember this plan very well. I'll probably have to kind of like remind myself how it goes because it's probably pretty intricate. I know I have a fun lead. I spent like a good amount of time cooking this one. Did I already grab top? Yeah, okay. I want Bro. Bro's like really good in this fight. This fight has 3 exploding Pokemon, and you can't really like bait them last or anything, so it's pretty annoying. I have Pert. I'm bringing Love Disc. I'm actually just straight up like, I think this is probably the best place in the game to use Love Disc at this point. Like, I can't really fathom using it anywhere else. So my plan is just to kind of like set it free. I don't know how else to say it. I don't think it's going to survive the fight. Quillfish goes over to box 2. And Milotic. I already have. Okay. I'm going to mute this audio and go back to the music. I'm not going to comment on it every time. I'm just getting used to like that flow. Okay, got him on top. I got all the Pokemon I need. Let's do items. I don't know why I'm giving him on top a Leppa, but I am. So I think you have an Ogloff for a Figgy Berry, right? might give Disc the experience share, I'll be real. I don't remember who has it though. Is it Altaria or something? Was it in my bag? Does somebody have it? Did I just miss it? What am I doing here, man? Does somebody in my death box have it? Probably. Yep. Okay, well I meant to give that to you, Disc. My death box, if you're curious. Pretty interesting one. I've never really seen a more interesting death box. These were all Flannery deaths, like so long ago. Okay. Get Disc up 77. Milo's probably fine on 76 now. If I wanted to be. I don't think it like really needs to be. I definitely didn't finish giving people items. So it's Lepa, Figgy, Lum, experience share, Lum, Lepa. I want to burn Milotic before I forget. So that it can't be statused. Ikindra, which has Toxic and Ice Beam. Okay, so these are the guys. Oh man, I gotta like, there's Joy. Okay. Do that, and then I'll reburn Milo. Burning Milo is very common. It's a good way to prevent it from getting statuses, and because it can recover, it's like a really broken way to play around it. Gotta do moves now, and I gotta pre-damage, supposedly. Yeah, this is I'm gonna have to like refresh myself on this. So apparently I'm setting my Hitmontop's HP to 79 HP. Damn. Fascinating shit. I guess. Oh, I know why I have a left hook. It's for detect PP. That's why. Ro needs to know Psychic, S-Ball, and Flash, supposedly. Which means I need to get rid of both Surf and Rock Smash. Before I do Bro, let me figure out everybody else's moveset and make sure that they've got the requisite HMs. Okay. So what's Pert's role in this fight? Pert's just beating the Empress. Okay, so Pert can learn an HM in this fight for sure. It can carry one. It shouldn't need Ice Beam or something. No, it never needs that. So which one is Pert carrying right now? It's carrying Strength. Okay. Does Disc learn anything? Disc definitely learns like Dive. Let's teach him Dive. You know, Serpent? I don't think he's pushing any boulders with his lack of arms. Blastoise can definitely learn, like, HMs as needed. Oh, I forgot I'm risking Blastoise in this fight, which makes me so sad. I just don't have a very good answer for like one of the Pokemon in play, unfortunately. Am I really using the Seismicross TM here? I don't know about that. Normally I'd be like totally fine using that, but it's kind of got some good E4 tech. Because Blastoise, I could scale this on Blastoise. But unfortunately I don't have it anymore. It's a useful move. Especially in this fight. I actually really... Oh, I have it! Let's go, dude! I'll scale that. That's huge. Okay. I definitely also need Blastoise to know Surf. It can also know Strength if I want to. I don't need Ice Beam, so. I think I have the HMs covered for sure. Do I get Rock Smash on Pert? Yeah, I could do that if I wanted to. 'Cause I kind of like Hitmontop's situation. Yeah, I don't want to teach him anything. Sorry, I'm just like debating like the HM spread in my head, which is kind of silly. And let me remind myself how this fight goes down here. So I'm leaving Hitmontop against a Pokemon that in Wailord that can boom, so I'm pre-damaging it. That's why I don't want it to boom. And I never get Hyper Voice because I Intimidate turn 1, so it's always Water Spout into Bro, which is pretty fine. And then I can just recover that damage. And because it's -1, whenever I'm trying to like get it to boom, pretty much is like the plan. So I want to like flash it and stuff while it sets of amnesia, whatever. Eventually it'll boom, and that'll bait Slaking, which will want to Thunder me. And then when Slaking thunders me, I go to Pert, and then I go to Hitmontop, and I just kind of like click detect and then rolling kick it, and click detect and then rolling kick it until it dies. And then I subsequently bait Quillfish, who I'm also dead to. I think that's what the free damage is for, actually. Is to be dead to Surf. I'm technically also did Sludge Bomb, but like that's never happening. And then, unfortunately, Pert doesn't outspeed Quillfish. If it did, that'd be like super cool, but I'm not faster than it. Would I be faster if I was plus speed? So I just go to disc and hope I don't be crit, pretty much. And then I try to charm it once. Because if I'm able to charm Quillfish once, that makes it like so much less scary for Bro to deal with. It should actually, Bro should like basically never be dead to Quillfish Boom after a charm. And if Loveless dies, I just go back to top to get a -1. It's baiting Surf again, so I just kind of like go to Blastoise and then back into top, I guess. Or from there, do I just try to deal with it with Blastoise maybe? I don't know. It's interesting, that's for sure. Normally a really good Pokemon for this fight is Gyarados, because it resists water moves and has Intimidate, which helps you get Intimidates on the Boomons, and that in turn helps Bro deal with them. Specifically Whaler and Quill, which is kind of what I wanted to do, but it's just not looking very good on that front. Okay, anyway, we can get out of Seafloor Cavern. Like, I thought that was gonna work. Okay. There we go. Normally, like taking any door just gets you out. Because I gotta kind of move around my Pokemon's movesets and shit. Forget a move. Okay. So I'm gonna forget on Bro a couple moves. I'm gonna forget Surf. And Rock Smash. Gotta teach him Flash. And I've gotta teach him Shadow Ball. Because that's kind of the best move to hit Whaler with. I'm not really sure Ice Beam is that good. Oh yeah, I need to teach him Psychic. That would have been kind of a throw if I forgot that. I was like, what am I forgetting here? Alright, so for HMs, I currently have Surf there, Strength there, I need Rock Smash, and I need, what's the other one? Strength, right? Or did I see that already? I already have Strength, Surf, I have Dive and Loftus, so I just need Rock Smash on somebody. To like figure out who's getting Rock Smash. bunch of mons can learn. I can teach it to Blastoise. I don't want to teach it to you. Yeah, I'll just teach it over Surf, I guess, right? Oh no, I need Surf. That would have been bad. I don't need Ice Beam. That's the answer. Silly Stoys moveset, but it is what it is. Stoys are just kind of the Pokemon I'm the most comfortable risking to lately, which is the third exploding Pokemon that I can't account for. Alright. I think we're good. I'm gonna go fly over to Velocity and pull out Love Disc. Man, juggling movesets just gets exhausting. Check out Milo versus Kingdra's matchup. I'm slower, which is annoying. But if I'm able to paralyze it with Dragon Breath, it kind of makes it a lot better. And also, Octazooka doesn't really hurt. Like, it's the thing, like, Octazooka doesn't damage me enough. So if Actually Drops happen, I'm like not by any means cooked. I just eventually beat this Kingdra. Where's the scary part? Blastoise loses to Glalie, I just kill it with Milo. Yeah. Or Pert, realistically. I mean, it'd be nice if Pert had Surf, but it doesn't. And that is okay for now, I think. I think that'd be nice in general, just for certain mods, but I definitely have like Steer potential here. It's pretty silly that Hitmontop is 1v1ing an entire Pokemon with this kind of range over the course of like multiple turns. It's pretty silly. Pretty darn silly. I really prefer not to get boomed on in this fight, but it's just gonna happen. I'm basically gonna get boomed on twice. Any way I go about it. Everything seems good to me. I'm just gonna make sure this guy doesn't have like a citrus or something that would fuck up my entire plan. Good. Alright. Basically, that's the end of Love Disc. He's coming in this fight to die. I really hope that I didn't mess anything up. This is a pretty technical line. I'm a little scared of it, but I think it's going to be okay. I'll do one more check for items, even though it's such overkill. Leppa. He's got all the moves he needs. Yeah. Honestly, I'll put Shadow Psychic in slot 1. Pert has all the moves it needs. It really just needs EQ. It's like the only move it's ever gonna click. Uh, this really just needs Charm, pretty much. It's gonna click Charm and die. Blastoise is yeah, and does discast a dodge or crit, by the way. Otherwise, things get kind of a little dicey, I think. This is going to be a Sauce and Surf, which I think I'm going to double check, but that should always kill. Yeah, it does. And then Milo is like totally free. I'm going to make sure you have Lepa though. Okay. Lum is good. I think we're overall doing well. That Figgy Berry is big work for bro. I need that. Where did I come from? I've been standing there for forever, man. You didn't see me? Okay. So we're starting off with Wailord. We're getting an Intimidate off with Hitmontop. We're going to be seeing in the two hardest fights of this this place. So now I go Bro on a Water Spout. This is a guaranteed Water Spout. It will not see Water Spout killing me because I have sufficient bulk to avoid that. So now it should Amnesia, but if it doesn't, that's kind of okay. Yep, good. Now I want to flash it. Because I want it to have the chance to miss me. Okay, well, that's fine. Actually, that's kind of not good. Oh, okay, I have Berry. Duh. Now we're kind of in the clear. I think with the berry proccing from that boom. Okay, so now I forgot about the berry. That was good. Okay, because now I should not be dead to Double Edge, and this should always be Thunder. Yeah, it's always Thunder. So let's go to Pert. Slaking is very abusable in general here. Now it's going to loaf around next turn, right? So I can just go to Hitmontop. I intimidated it. That's cool, I guess. Okay, from here, something else is kind of occurring to me. Honestly, that I could stall this out of Thunders, possibly, with Pert. And heal Bro up, which would be a good thing to do. What am I baiting here? I guess I didn't really think about that. I guess it's only Double Edge, right? So if I went to Bro on Double Edge, I wouldn't die, but I would like come pretty close to dying. I don't really ever gain like a lot of ground that way because I take like too much damage from Double Edge. And I'm pretty sure Pert baits Double Edge too. Yeah, I think basically everything baits Double Edge in my team. Yeah, or Thunder, which I definitely don't want. I don't think I can do anything else besides what I planned. So, okay, I detect here. And I'm protected. Roll and kick him. He has leftovers, so this will like take a minute. But it's fine. In the long term, we will beat him. And I'm not going to run out of Detect PP because I have a Lepa Berry, so we're good. Move on over there, detect. I kind of really need Love Disc to dodge a crit now. I really wanted to flash Wailord and have it miss that boom. This might be the kill. Cool. Got it. Now the reason for the pre-damage was so that Hitmontop would bait a kill from Quillfish when it comes out. So this is only a surf kill, which is kind of important because I'm going to go to Love Disc. It's actually not that important, believe it or not, because I think Sludge Bomb, Love Disc also lives with Sludge Bomb. Surf just makes me feel better. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, Love Disc, here's your time to shine, man. Don't get crit, please. Thank you. Okay, now we are faster and we charm him while he kills us with Sludge Bomb. He might not actually kill us, which would be really good. Okay, that's really good. I don't die to this, and I get to charm him again, which is so nice, because now Bro is like so safe against Quillfish after it's at -4. So safe. So thank you for your service, Love Disc. This was very important work. And it's time to say farewell. So now we got Bro in against -4 Quillfish. This Quillfish is like so fast. And normally very scary. It can set up like a substitute here. I think I just go for Psychic probably. Like I technically could heal up, which could be a good thing for something like Glalie. Like I can think about trying to maybe deal with Glalie with Bro, but it's just not. I don't think it's very realistic, and I don't think it's necessary. I think I just click Psychic here and accept what's happening. Right, that I'm just risking Blastoise on Glalie, and that's okay. I definitely don't die to Boom here. If Quillfish decides to Boom, Bro is totally fine. If it decides to Boom, it's just kind of like, it's reality, right? Okay, set up the sub, it's fine. We hit a Psychic. If it chooses to attack me, we're in like pretty good shape. Yeah, there we go. So I could have healed, but it's whatever. This Quillfish is out of my face without a Boom to say about it. We get Ampharos now. So Ampharos has leftovers, so it doesn't even have Bright Powder. What a loser. It's gonna Thunder me because I'm so dead to Thunder. And I go to Hurt. And we just murder this with Earthquake. Now the Glalie comes in. It doesn't come in last, which is a bummer. If I would have used Flygon, would that have baited? It would have baited Kingdra? Maybe I should have thought about that. That would have baited Glalie last. Okay, well. Oops. I should have used Flygon there for sure. That was a huge throw. But not really a big deal. Blastoise can clutch this up. I just realized that. I was like, why am I not using Flygon here? What if it baits the other Pokemon? Yeah, it did. Okay. So, Hurt's situation is that it's going to get Ice Beamed, potentially, which is actually a reasonably good switch for Blastoise. Yeah. Didn't get boomed. It's good. We have to spend a couple turns out here against this thing. And it's a little spooky. So I'm going to Seismic Toss it first because I can't crit it into its low HP range, where it's more likely to boom. Okay. So Seismic Toss is nice. This was last mon, this would be over. But I Messed up a little bit, so please do not boom here. Okay, well, goodbye Blastoise. Ah, that stinks. I like really needed Blastoise too for Archie, I think. I was bringing it. Yeah, I was bringing it for Archie. That sucks, dude. What a misplay. And on like one of my favorite Pokemon too. That's pretty sad. Whatever. If I would have just brought Flygon instead of Hurt, that could have been very much avoided. Yeah, I get burned. That's okay. I'm going to. It's faster than me, which is kind of unfortunate. It's gonna click Octazooka, which doesn't do a lot of damage, and I really want to Dragon Breath it. Now, okay, I guess it protected. That's pretty annoying, but I'm not scared of Octazooka. Yeah. Let me get my Dragon Breath in. I would really like to paralyze this at some point. I'm gonna mute this and speed it up a little bit. Yep, it protected once. I will Dragon Breath. It protected twice, and now it's never gonna protect again. Let's go Octazooka me here. I'm good with a recover. Okay. Yep, it's gonna now continue to do this, and now I'm faster. So I just kill it. Okay. Yeah, if it ever double protects in a row like that, protect gets permanently stuck on -2 score. So it wasn't going to protect anymore, which was nice. Dude, I'm not happy about the Blastoise death. That's potentially consequential because I was going to use Blastoise on Archie. So now I have to think of like another Pokemon that's going to do what Blastoise is going to do, which was like pretty important. It was going to fake out Kingdra while Pert does it. So we had a planned death there. Disc was like totally toast, right? That was the plan, but I didn't want to lose Blastoise. And what stinks about it is that it was like super avoidable. Just a misplay. I just forgot that Flygon exists and could have done exactly what Perk did. Which is easy to do because like whenever I see an electric type and see Floor Cavern, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like use Perk to destroy it. But the better thing to do would have been to like get Glalie so it can't boom like it did on my Blastoise, so. Okay. Well, the last fight. There's 2 more fights for Archie. And this fight I think is pretty smooth. So let's figure it out. Box is wearing a little thin. I think we're down to like 32 Pokemon or something like that. Which is honestly like totally fine at this point. Like 30, a box of 30 Pokemon is very okay. We don't have far to go. But we are very low in water types in 1 PK. So you can see like water types are not a thing for us right now, which is a little unfortunate because we're about to go into Juan's Gym where you want to have a lot of water types. So I anticipate like Pokemon that are going to be good are like Lantern, Shiftry could be useful, Wailord, Feraligatr, even though it's not battle armor and stuff like that, it's still really good. Bro, right? Milo, Hurt. Yeah. I haven't like touched this Sunflora once. I've never used it, even though it's been in my box for like a lot. I might have used it like once in Magma Hideout or something. I vaguely recall that. But damn, I'm pissed about losing Blastoise, dude. Alright. Well, move on. was only 10% to him too. Like I didn't put it into its higher risk state on purpose. Like I think S-Toss was good tech. Okay, first not coming this way. This is like the one fight that I mentioned that Bert doesn't have to. He gets to get a break. Okay, I do want Slaking, which I kind of like just have, you know, and I periodically forget about. You know, it's like that Pokemon's so good. I should probably use it more, I guess. Let's do some leveling up. So 76, 76. I think 76 on like most people is generally pretty reasonable. I think this fight is really easy. I'm debating what I teach Surf over here. I do need to teach Surf specifically to Poliwrath and also Dive. With this particular team, like Poly needs to know both moves. So Omastar is Poly superpowered. It does. It doesn't even one-shot it though, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I could definitely just Surf it twice. That seems fine. Okay, Poly beats Omastar. Accordingly. I was like really tempted to use Yanma in this fight because Yanma outspeeds Omastar and one-shots it. Oh shit, dude, wait. Oh my god, yeah, Yanma is almost a crazy lead. Like legitimately insane, because level 77, it almost chains Omastar and Executor with Signal Beam. But it is literally a roll, because it's only got 2 attack IVs. That's a shame. It's a max attack, it's a max speed Yanma for the record, and it only outspeeds Omastar by like 5 points. It's not speed boost either. If it was speed boost, the max speed wouldn't be much of an issue because I could just attack turn 1 and then get the speed boost and probably outspeed the Omastar from there. But it's just not quite there. I remember why I didn't do that now. Okay, it's Cradle being Omastar? No. It's not. Alright, I'm just going to use my plan here, which is Poly. It's fine. So Poly... it doesn't need for a break. I need to like pretty drastically switch up Dustox's moveset, including deleting Flash. So that's lame. I'm gonna have to leave here for that. Poliwrath learns Psychic. That makes a lot of sense though, now that I say it out loud. I'm also going to teach Polyrath, or I'm gonna teach this thing Light Screen over Shadow Ball. Because it doesn't need the other move. Time for more Dustox cheese. It's just silly. I love using this thing, it's like really entertaining. Okay, now I also need to do some work on Waylord, because I need to delete like its entire moveset. Okay. Let's go find the Sleep Talk tutor. Slaking needs strength. He doesn't need Brick Break, I don't think. I should really teach this guy like Facade over Crush Claw. But free statusing him makes me so scared. Just because I don't want to lose him. That would be really, really bad. As annoyed as I am that I lost Blastoise, I would be infinitely more upset if I lost Slaking. That would materially affect the win rate of the run. Not to say losing Blastoise didn't, because it might have. It was definitely part of like my best plan for Archie. It wasn't like an irreplaceable part of the plan. Like I probably could figure something else out and just bring like Gator instead or something. It's probably fine. But I'm a little more scared now of Archie than I was when I had Gator. I think Altaria can learn Rock Smash. Which is fine. I don't think I need Aerial Ace. I'm pretty sure it's just for this Kingdra. Yeah. Moveset Tetris. Going to read the line one more time here. So Polyrath beating Omastar, baits Blissey, who baits Thunder. We go to Dustox, beat that thing in the long run with like Moonlights and Sludge Bombs. Eventually I'll poison it. And I'll probably drop it to the death too. I'm not sure I do beat it in the long run. It could be worth scaling Toxic on Dustox for this. Crazy is my best idea for Blissey, I guess. mean, eventually I could just use Sling and beat it, probably. Or Poly? Superpower it? Like when it's like low enough HP or something. Poly's just like not that good at doing that. Is Hitmontop like better at this? Like maybe. It has counter, that's the thing that's scary. I just don't like counter. Soft boiled pussy is just pain. Is there any better move that Dustox gets? I don't think there is. I think Sludge Bomb's as good as it gets for like moves that actually damage Blissey. The reason I wrote a Flash is because Blissey's highest damage move on me is Thunder. Thunder never misses in Rain. Maybe it's a better bet for me to like drop its Spadef with Psychic over time. Kinda not really, dude. This thing is made of Spadef. Is there a better special move I can learn besides Psychic? My special move pool is like very limited with Dustox. Here's a thought, does Bro just... No, Bro gets like roasted by Thunder. Yeah, it's not a thing. Maybe like Magneton. Oh, Magneton just like two-shots this. Alright. Never mind, I'm not using Dustox. I'm just gonna use Magneton. It's just a lot easier. It baits Politoed, so that kind of changes things, but that's fine. It's very silly of me to not use Magneton here. Maybe I'm just like a Dustox addict. Ever since I use it to beat the Wailord, I just want to use it to beat more Pokemon. Magneton beats this, then we go Politoed. Politoed comes in and wants to EQ or Surf. I guess that's fine. Yeah, it's actually good. Because then Wailord can like get to work. And then Wailord beats the Politoed. Go to Slaking, which beats that every time. The Shuttle Ball. And then it's Exeggutor, who rarely wants to H-Power me. I don't think like ever really wants to H-Power me. And we go to, I guess, Shiftry. Oh, right, okay. New song. Or a new mix. Do I want to do Lo-Fi Wind Waker? Probably not. I can do acoustic guitar or DK64 though. Yeah, Shiftry does beat Egg. does indeed. Do that indeed. Okay, and then it's gonna be up to Altaria to kind of take on this Kingdra, I guess, and I have backup. Poly backup, kind of. There goes that plan, but it's fine. So I didn't actually have to leave the, I only had to leave for dust tops. Oh shit. No way. Where's my earphones? They're right there. I think I have to look up the puzzles. Not this puzzle. I think it's through here. In case like there's a trainer, I'm gonna make sure that we're not screwed. No, it's the ice room. Okay, great. This is the part I need to look up. I don't remember this. I might struggle with this like pretty hard. I remember the last time I did this took me a considerable amount of time too. Up, two, left, up, left, down, right, up, right, down, left, down, like the two stats you care about Wailord, and it's got it. Probably the best Wailord I've ever had. In the top like 2 to 3%. It's insane. Okay. One time when I entered this room, I like my repel ran out and I was standing like this, and then I went like that, and I encountered a Wobbuffet, and it almost killed a Pokemon. I remember that so vividly. I don't remember what Pokemon it was though. Alright, this water puzzle solution. So we've gone up, we'll go left one tile, and then up, 2 left, down, 2 left, up, left, Locking back in. We got Omastar leading us off here. We got Poliwrath. Superpower doesn't one-shot this thing. It doesn't have like Bright Powder or anything silly. So what I can do is just surf it twice. If I was really greedy, I could have hypnotized it. But I think it has... Oh, that was huge. That was very helpful. Having Poly at full health is great for Kingdra. Splendid. This is my Kingdra backup. So, man, if I wanted to, I really wish that Poly could just superpower this, but that would be very silly. It would lose so much HP. It's not going to, because I just killed it with Surf, it's not going to click Counter. It's going to click Thunder. It's kind of how it works. Like, the AI does look at like your last used move, and whether it was special or physical. Now, I just switched in Magneton, which is Thunder and Steel, which are counterproductive types, so it could counter, but it's not like encouraged to do so. I T-bolt it, and if it doesn't counter, it's probably going to Thunder me. Oh, dude, that doesn't do any damage. What the fuck was I looking at? Dude, I just like didn't look at the right thing. This doesn't do a lot of damage at all. I definitely want to T-wave this. Fuck, I thought this did like way more damage. This is kind of bad. But it's not the end of the world, as long as I stay not being parried. Now that I've T-waved it, it's likely to counter here, actually. Yep. I could try to Flash Cannon here now that I just T-bolted it and drop his defense, which I think I need to do in the long run. Okay, it soft-boiled. Now it's likely to counter after that. I would have liked to see a para. I thought this did like way more damage, but I am wrong. So it should want to counter here, I think, because I just Flash Cannoned it. Yep. Okay, now that I just T-bolted it, it can't Flash Cannon me, or it can't counter me. So I'm gonna like kind of just keep going back and forth with these moves, and hope for like a defense drop somewhere in here. Okay, well, that's not good. Okay, I'm liking that I'm not getting paralyzed, but I should Thunderbolt here. This is gonna probably counter me. Nice. Okay, that's very helpful. I would really like to see a defense drop. That'd be really helpful. Really helpful. It's gonna soft boil if it can get a move off. Yeah, got a damn move off. God. Alright. We're hanging in here. I just hit a Flash Cannon, so it's probably gonna counter me. Dude, hit me with the counter, come on. Oh my god. Okay, that's not the end of the world. That is not the end of the world. There are a lot of crit rolls of Thunder that kill me at this point, but I'm still faster than this, even though we're both paralyzed. Let me double check that. I assume so, though. Yeah, okay. So it looks like it's at around like 60% health, so it's pretty damn likely to soft boiled here, considering that I just clicked T-Bolt. I'm kind of thinking through my options here. This is definitely a steer. For sure, Magneton did not get the job done, dude. No defense drops, like very few full paras. I thought Thunderbolt did way more damage than it did. I don't know what I was looking at. Dustox might have been better here than Magneton. I'll be real. I'm not sure that it would have been, but Kind of stood a shot, because it would have at least poisoned Blissey. This is tricky. I could definitely try to greed for the flash cannon, because it's super unlikely to crit me this turn. Yeah. It's gonna try to soft boil probably. Yeah. And now once again, like it should really want to counter me. Considering that I just hit it with flash cannon. So we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna hope for like a full para or a defense drop one of these days. And I'm gonna keep kind of being a little riskier with crits. Full para helps. I don't think we're really in soft boiled range, which is a little scary because it means that it probably is going to click thunder on me. But we're gonna risk it. Okay, that's huge. That's really, really good. It can counter me after that, so I'm like a little scared. I think it wants a soft boiled, yeah. It's usually gonna soft boil when it gets up on HP. And I know that, but I'm still nervous to click flash cannon at that point. Because it could counter. I'm always safe if I keep doing like the alternating that I'm doing. There's the defense drop, finally! And thunder hits me, I really don't want to get crit. Please. Okay, that crit wouldn't have killed me. That's fine. There is a thunder roll that kills me. It's probably gonna try to soft boil now. I really wish Poly knew Brick Break, but it doesn't. Poly killing this is definitely on the table. What's also on the table is possibly Slaking killing this with Crush Claw, I think. Like, this thing's at -1 defense now because of that big... what do you call it? Metal... Yeah, Crush Claw isn't a guaranteed kill, which is kind of bad. It's close. If I would have gotten, like, multiple defense drops, that would have been fine. I maybe go Poly anyways, just to get this out of the way, you know? It could thunder me, which would be very bad. I think Poly has Alum, though. Maybe, I don't know, actually. It should, yeah, okay. So I wouldn't get crit. I'm not dead to Thunder crit. But, like, Thunder crit means that, like, Poly can't really do anything for the rest of the fight, which is pretty bad still. Definitely. It definitely one-shots with superpower, like that's a fact. It just takes about 1,000,000 damage and recoil. And if I get thundered on this switch, which is definitely possible, but not likely, it really just depends on what HP Blissey's at. If it's below a certain threshold, it's probably going to soft boil, otherwise it's probably going to try to like thunder. So maybe what I do is go to Shift Tree and just get like fake out damage. And then go to Poly on Ice Beam. That's way better. It's a way better switch for Poly. Yeah, I think I just do that. If Shift Tree gets paralyzed, that's not good, but it's not like run ending. So I think I go Shift Tree here, in summary. Okay, full pair is good. Full pair is great. It's really likely to counter, actually, this turn. So I think I definitely go Poly now, because it could click counter, which would be really helpful. I could fake it out, but I think that's actually a hint. I think I just straight up go to Poly, because I want to see a counter. Okay, it's soft-boiled. Well, that's not ideal, but it's fine. Because it's a -1 defense, I can just superpower it. That went very poorly. And now Poliwrath kind of can't really contribute against Kingdra. Yeah, there's a ton of HP. Okay. And we bait Exeggutor. Yeah, okay. Well, that is probably fine. This is either Psychic or Egg Bomb, which is actually good. Go to Shift Tree. Egg Bomb is not what we wanted to see, but that's fine. This thing doesn't have, this is not like one of the troll eggs that has like a, you know, some kind of like cringe move. We just get to X-Scissor it and get it out of our face. X-Scissor Tutor on Shift Tree, continue to pay off. Very useful. Okay. Now we get Politoed. Politoed sees Ice Beam kills up and down the line. So this is an Ice Beam coming in hot. We're going to Wailord. I think we're like out of the woods now, kind of. Not really. I would have really liked to see like a more healthy Poly than it is. Well, that was a crit, by the way. It just shows you how bulky this thing is. So it only knows Hyper Voice and Sleep Talk because this Politoed has Hypnosis and can put me to sleep. But if it does, then I just get to play Sleep Talk, and that's all good. So EQ is going to do very little to me. And I do Hyper Voice, and that's a 2-shot. 3 leftovers. So let's hit that. Oh, I didn't anticipate that, but that makes sense. Because Gengar is immune to the move. That's fine though, not really a big deal. So this is now Thunder or Confuse Ray. I would prefer Confuse Ray for sure. Slaking just gets to come in on this and completely smoke it, whatever it does. Okay, Confuse Ray is fine. We got a Lumberry for that. This thing is so, like, random. Okay. And I think this might be Politoed back out. Yeah, okay. I kind of like want to see Hypnosis now. I'm not sure that after the 2 ticks of leftovers and the extra one it's going to get here, I'm going to 2-shot it. So, like, show me Hypnosis, man. Put me to sleep. Okay, that's fine, actually. Does very little. Okay, Hypnosis on the Lum is good. Hypnosis can also miss, by the way, in case you forgot, Polly. Oh, big roll. That was nice. Holy shit. That really helped a lot. Okay. So now there's this Kingdra, which is a little scary. I'm not dead to crit. And I probably go for a Hyper Voice here, just because if I'm not dead to crit, I just feel like I should. It's gonna like probably, it could Dragon Dance, it's not the likeliest thing. It could also just go for Body Slam, it's faster than me. Let's see Body Slam. Nope. Alright. I would love to get a defense drop. That'd be helpful. Okay, that was a good roll at least, but it's got leftovers. This is a range to kill, probably. We have attack +1, speed +1. I'm still not dead to crit, so I'm gonna... Okay, it's Dragon Dance twice. This is pretty bad, obviously. Don't want to see that, but I'm probably dead to crit for this turn. Yeah, okay. I might need to sack Magneton here just to get a clean switch into Altaria, which is my like real counter here. I'm definitely dead to crit on Wailord. I'm not dead to crit on Altaria from full health, which is kind of the key thing. I think Magneton's kind of got to go, I'll be honest. Like, I don't really see like going to Altaria going well. It's like a potential... I start to get into like wipe territory. I really don't want to risk a crit on Wailord. That's for sure, which is where we're at now. Not every crit roll okay, every crit roll kills me, just barely. If Polly were like at all healthy and didn't have to smoke that Blissey, we could definitely consider using Poly here. This Kingdra has 500 speed right now, by the way, which is really fun. Oh, if I could find a way to get Shiftry in, I could definitely fake this out. I don't think that even kills, I'll be real. No, I don't really think that kills. That's like probably like 25% or so HP that's left. I mean, Body Slam Para would be like really terrible. It's looking like it's Magneton's time. I'll look for other things, but I just don't see it. Slaking isn't dead to crit Body Slam, that's for sure. Oh, it's not even close to dead to crit Body Slam. That's actually interesting. Because I could go to Slaking to take a Body Slam. I would then bait Octazooka. I'm definitely slower, right? So I can't just like click a move of Slaking and be happy about it. I'm dead to Octazooka crit. But Slaking's really fucking bulky, which is nice. So then I could go to Altaria on Octazooka, which doesn't do a lot of damage, but could drop my accuracy, which would of course be bad. And I'm still dead. I'm still risking the same crit with Altaria if I bring it in not clean. I pretty much just at this point need to focus on getting Altaria in clean. That's just how it is, I think. Yeah. I'm definitely not risking a crit on Slaking. I'm definitely not risking a crit on Wailord. I'm okay with losing Magneton. It's not good, but we're late enough in the game that like risking crits on Pokemon like that are valuable boss Pokemon. Like Wailord is a valuable boss Pokemon. It's valuable in Juan's gym. Slaking is an E4 Pokemon. Like those are my outs at the moment. And I don't like either of them. I could sack Poly, but like that's terrible. I like Poly a lot more than Magneton. I have another Steel type in my box. I think it's time for Magneton to go. Served his time. Yeah, I'm thankful it wasn't Dragon Dance. It could have been. Now we bring in Altaria clean. This is over. I'm not dead to crit. If I get Parrot, I have an item. I have a Lumberry. So we get to escape this Kingdra. This Kingdra is a demon, dude. You don't really have like an Intent Pokemon. This thing is tough. I mean, I have like a couple Intent Pokemons, but they're not very good. Like, well, that's a disservice to Top. Top is pretty good, but yeah, it's getting pretty sloppy down here, man. I'm losing some mons. Magneton's interaction went so poorly, by the way. I want to see if Body Slam was like guaranteed to kill. Yeah, it was. It was doing like 40. If Magneton didn't do like so poorly against Blissey, it probably would have survived. It really sucked. I'll be honest, I was very displeased by that. If I scaled Toxic on Dustox, I'd probably destroy that Blissey. Like, it's so over if I do that. And the additional constraint of having to save the Toxic TM is just continuing to be a little bit of a nuisance. But I think it's worth it. I think that losing Magneton is something that's recoverable. Let's see the death box. It's filling up, I mean, for sure, but it's not out of control yet. Okay. Jeez, man. Gotta do Shelly next. Let me throw on some music to help recover from that. So Shelly, I really hope it's gonna go better than that fight. I'm actually using Lantern for the first time. crazy that Altaria is like one of the best Pokemon I've boxed against that King Dragon. I don't see that getting used very often. It really chose blunt too. Like against Wailord, that Altaria didn't have to click Dragon Dance twice. It was 50-50 both times because it was much faster than Wailord. And it just kind of decided to pop off. But that was a possibility. And that fight had a lot of negative stuff happen in it. And at the end of the day, we only lost one Pokemon, so that's pretty good. Let's grab Hurt too. And Flygon. We've had a couple of unplanned deaths. This stream? That's okay. This place is just such a slum. Crazy. Probably a lot for Wailord. I'm debating whether it's that or Cogwog. I'd rather just like waste another turn of damage and recover the HP. Because like getting put to sleep isn't like ideal either, because you can like kind of get bad sequencing with your sleep turns and mess up a sleep talk. Fail a sleep talk because you woke up or something. So I think I'd rather just avoid sleep until I need to get microdose or sleep talk. So everything has supposedly. I also am supposedly teaching Ice Beam to Polly over Hypnosis, which I think that's probably fine. Like, what's Polly doing in this fight? Superpowering Lapras. Basically, that's it. And I guess it has Ice Beam for D-Knight. And Polly's my only option for a Diver, supposedly. Yeah, I'd like for her to know Ice Beam, probably. Which means I have to get out of here. My notes tell me to teach Polly Ice Beam, but I assume that is for D-Knight. Because I'm faster than it. Although, like, how the fuck do I get Polly in after superpowering Lapras? Hypnosis is kind of a luxury at this point, I'll be real. Like, have I even clicked that move once? Probably not. I probably don't want to go without dive. Probably want to go ice beam, I guess. This fight's like a little spooky. Definitely. There's things in here that I don't feel like that good about. The Flygon Dragonite matchup isn't like great. It's good if I come in on Thunder. It's actually really good. Flygon should definitely defeat Knight. Unless I get crit the first turn. Then I'm kind of in Spook Zone and need like Ice Beam to get myself out of it. Who's supposed to know Strength and who's supposed to know like Rock Smash for this fight? Who can even know Rock Smash? That's the real question, right? The mental fatigue of like needing to look at all these HMs is getting to me. HM Tetris. So I could teach it to Flygon? Flygon's moveset is pretty good though. Oh, it still knows Dig? Okay. Yeah, I can like fucking Rock Smash him. Dig. That's funny. I didn't even know it had Dig. Your moveset matters. Strength is good on you, I guess. Oh, I kind of... okay. Does Lantern learn dive? Can think about that over Shockwave. Do I still have a Shockwave TM? That's worth looking at. No, I used it. This song's really good. Okay, so I could get rid of Shockwave, but I probably won't. I would love to. Put it that way. Oh, I can get rid of Surf probably. For Dive. I think either way I'm going to leave here, unfortunately. It's just so mentally fatiguing having to leave every time. Not getting to abuse my quality of life features. So I think we forget Surf, and we teach him Dive. I think we forget Dive on Blowfish, and we teach Blowfish Ice Beam. Even though I'm just scared of Dragonite, that's really it. I don't need Dive on Polly then, so I can teach him Strength. And I can get rid of Strength on Bird. And I probably teach Pert. I don't think I teach Pert in Ice Beam. I think I teach Pert Ancient Power. I just scale it. Let's see about that. This song also rips, holy shit. Oh, it's a relaxed Dragonite, but Ancient Power actually does more damage. So yeah, I teach Ancient Power. For sure, dude. And that makes Pert pretty good backup for D-Knight. So many goddamn D-Knights in this game. I keep forgetting about that. So this guy's got like a bunch of the HMs we need. Have we got the HM Tetris covered? Dive, Serve Strength. Flygon is Rock Smash. Yeah, we're good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go kind of just get my guys back. Oh crap, I forgot to play actually. I need to go scale. Yep, ancient power. Do anything else, I'm gonna export. Alright, now let's look at the fight. So Quillfish leads. It's gonna be Thunder. I guess I have to pre-damage it so it's always Thunder, and then go to Lantern, who hits a Thunderbolt and gets drill ran. And then we go Poly. And Poly beats Lapras. And then it's Raichu. I really hope Jarvan doesn't crit me. Raichu thunders Holly, so I could use that opportunity to heal Lantern if I wanted. And then just bring in Purr and have it remove Raichu from existence. Yeah, that'd be fine. And then Vaporeon would be fine. I could probably go back to Poly and then go into Purr if I wanted to, but the point is the Purr's gonna kill Raichu. And then it's Vaporeon. Vaporeon wants to HP Grass me, very likely, or potentially a Sing, but it's not likely. Dang, this is a good cover. I love the soundtrack. HP Grass isn't a great switch for it's kind of fun. Just it takes so little damage from the Vaporeon. The Sing can miss and stuff. HP Grass crit. Dang, this thing hits kind of hard. Fuck, even though it's adamant. And my whale's a beast. Even my like really good whale lord kind of struggles with this Vaporeon. I guess Quill is like backup for sure, because it could just come in on like a grass and spank this Quillfish, or spank this Vaporeon. And it doesn't really need HP to like beat Booty. Not at all. But the plan is for Wailord to beat it, and then Wailord Starmie, which should Thunder me, and then should heal Lantern as well. So that Lantern has a better shot at beating Starmie, actually. Yeah, I've got a good shot at it. If not, there's like Bird, which can just destroy Starmie if it wants to. Lots of backup. So many backups. Looney probably loses to Quill. D-Knight probably loses to Flygon. I think we're good. We're gonna set out. This music is inspiring me to go beat Shelly's ass. I'm gonna save state because I'm worried that because I haven't gone to Sutopolis that it's gonna like fuck up somehow when I beat Archie. Like, I've never done that before. I've always gone to Sutopolis first. But you know, who knows? I'm probably fine. And I'm just like kind of lazy. I don't want to go there. I've still got our pump earlier. Damn. There it is. That's the end of that video. Okay. I can do. Oh wait, this is the same. Just started playing that in the last video. It's funny. Wow. This is a lo-fi Chrono Trigger. If you haven't played Chrono Trigger, definitely play it. It's a fucking phenomenal game. Even like 30 years later or whatever. Like I just played it for the first time this year, and I was like fucking blown away. Everything in this fight has a little unberry shit anyways. I've got to do the puzzle again. Another good reason to get AP on perk was just to not have to do the fucking puzzle again. It's interesting, like, so my E4 run, I had perk. I didn't bring it to E4. I had it. And, like, I remember its moveset late in the game. First of all, I never scaled AP on it, you know? And I didn't have Mudshot either. I got rid of Mudshot for, like, Ice Beam somewhere, I think. I had Mirror Coat, just in case I needed a pre-4 or whatever. Which I didn't end up beating it, but... Dude, it's just crazy how different it is, like, in this run. Like, the context of what I've had has led me to make different choices. Which is part of, like, why I think 1/2 PK is cool. Because it, like, makes you make different decisions than you normally would, whether they're suboptimal or not, right? I think that's fun. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. This tile is like unseeable. So you can't like see the solution to the puzzle. It's fucking dastardly, man. Through here and I'm good. Do a little strength puzzle. Speed up almost kind of cooked me there. Oh, I almost fucked up. Pretty hard. Let's see here, 171. Quillfish. I probably don't have Archie in me tonight. I'll be real. Just because I lost Blastoise and that was my line. And it's getting kind of late. I've been streaming for like I don't know, a long time. Like 3 hours. It's probably my longest stream I've done in a very long time. I used to stream, like, I didn't stream my winning round of this game, but I probably should have. At that time it was like easier for me to record. It was easier for me to find time to like just do like sessions than to like, spend an evening recording or streaming or something, just because my life was a little more demanding at that time, and now it's kind of chilled out a little bit, which is good. Okay. I don't see any other prep that I like desperately need. I'd say Brick Break on Poly is kind of interesting, but he just doesn't need it. He just needs to superpower Lapras pretty much. It's his job. Lantern's got a kind of a heavy lift to do this fight for sure. It's been kind of chilling, but it's gonna need to do some actual work this fight. Come on. Okay. Not that nervous. I think that I can like definitely make this happen. Hurt is so good on this fight and like basically all the fights. Flag on those declaw, right? I'm just gonna make sure. That's the relevant move for this fight actually. I'm seeing like all the relevant moves. I can't imagine Lantern ever needing to know Surf for this fight. It's kind of funny how many wire types I have and how only one of them knows Surf, but whatever. How did you get in here without a submarine? By like holding my breath, I guess. Okay. So Quillfish is our lead. It has one purpose only, which is to bait Thunder. Because I'm going to go straight into Lapras, or Lantern, excuse me, and this currently sees a Thunder kill. I want Volt Absorb confirmed for a specific reason that will become apparent shortly. So now I T-Bolt this and it's going to Drill Run me, which is going to hurt. If it crits me, I'm not dead to Drill Run crit, which is really good. That's a good roll. Good roll, Lantern. Good not crit. That was a very positive interaction. Okay, now it's going to Drill Run me again. I'm going to go to Poliwrath, which takes very little from Drill Run. I would prefer not to be crit, definitely. Can't Thunder me because Volt Absorb was confirmed from the first turn. And now I'm going to Superpower Lapras. I don't think Brick Break, like Thunderbolt and the Brick Break was a guaranteed kill, if I recall correctly. So now I take less recoil. Also, Superpower wasn't a one-shot, so I couldn't just lead Poly, if you were wondering. Now where I choose here, I think what I can do is, this is like guaranteed Thunder, right? Yeah. All rolls of Thunder kill me, that's good. So I could very easily go to Pert and just kill this, but I'm gonna get healed first with Lantern. I think that's definitely the move. Okay. Now I think this is guaranteed Sing. I'm gonna double check, but the way that works is if Thunder is the highest damage move on Lantern, that will make that will mean, yeah, so Thunder is the highest damage move on Lantern, which means that Sing is guaranteed here. So I think I just can go to Poly, who has a Lum, and bait Thunder again. Yeah, that's definitely the move. Because Poly is kind of like not a big deal for the rest of the fight. I'll take the Sing for sure on Poly. Yeah, I would have preferred that missed, but whatever. This bait's another guaranteed Thunder, which means that I can go to Pert and come in clean. And again, it's a guaranteed Thunder because Poly is dead to Thunder. That wasn't clear. A lot of good pivots in this fight so far. I feel like this is like a well-constructed team. Pert is rapidly approaching 77. That's fine. I want him there anyways for the fight after this. So he's right on schedule with experience. So now Vaporeon is in. This thing is pretty demonic, but Pert actually outspeeds it, and there's a range to two-shot. It's actually a really good range to two-shot, like really, really good. I would love to take it, but instead I'm dead to HP Grass crit, and that's not something I'm interested in risking, so that's not going to happen. I'm going to use Wailord at first here. I don't really have the only thing this team is kind of missing is a grass-type pivot, but I just need Wailord to do like well enough against Vaporeon that Quillfish can kill it, worst case. Which I think it can. Or Pert. You know, Pert kills this thing from 50% health, so I should kind of do some work on it. Sting is fine. I would have preferred that it missed once again, right? Hyper Voice is going to do a good amount of damage to this. It's not going to be a guaranteed like two-shot or anything, but now it is because of the defense drop. So it could Sting again. I hope it misses, but it doesn't really matter if it hits. Okay, it's fine. So now to sleep, but I have Sleep Talk. I'm not sure I kill from here. Do I? -1 defense. It looks pretty good. I doubt it though. Oh fuck, I misclicked. Damn it. That sucks. God damn it. No, I definitely won't kill. That was bad. God damn it, dude. I really hope I don't wake up. Good. Okay. Sleep Talk, and we hit the move now. Okay, so now it's another HP Grass, right? I could consider going Quill here. Quill definitely comes in on HP Grass, doesn't die to crit, and definitely kills this, right? I'm a little worried about clicking Sleep Talk because I could wake up, which would be kind of bad, I think. I mean, Whale's not at bad HP. Like, I don't think I'm dead to HP Grass crit. Nope. But like, I would prefer for that like not to happen. I'm just gonna kind of see if Quill is still okay to deal with Ludi later. Because it's already been pre-damaged, right? So I mean, it won't take a lot from HP Grass, but a crit would kind of make it a little dicey. I don't really have a good like Ludi backup besides Quill. Like, I don't really think there's anything that's really great against Ludi. I guess that's not really true. Like, it can't really do anything against water types in general, especially faster ones like Poly. Like, Poly's a pretty reasonable Ludi backup. Even like Pert's not really that bad against Ludi. Like, Ancient Power kind of does like more damage than Waterfall does. Oh, I'm slower than it? Okay, that's actually ass. Okay. Oh, and Poly's slower than Ludi too? I'm really kind of banking on Quill then. Luckily, Quill outspeeds it and one-shots it, so it's like pretty free. I really wish Wailord wasn't baiting a grass move, or I really wish that I had like a good grass pivot. I mean, Flygon kind of is one. It's just Flygon's HP like really matters. So if Quill takes this kill, what even happens? I think I'm a little off schedule then. It's Starmie, which is not good. I don't actually like that at all. Damn, dude. I think I risk it with Wailord here. Good. Okay. Huge. I wasn't dead to crit, so. But I did get punished for like being stupid and like mashing through and clicking the move. I hope that Wailord's not dead to Psychic here. It's my hope. It looks like we're good. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so this is actually perfect. Wailord's kind of out of commission for the rest of the fight, but I'm not worried about it because he's kind of done his part. It's gonna be Thunder. I'm gonna go into Lantern, I think, right? I don't want to use Pert. Pert's dead to Hydro Pump crit, unfortunately. But Pert's like good backup for Starmie for sure. Because it outspeeds it and kind of smokes it. So this is like Lantern's main job. It also chipped Lapras earlier, but this is like mostly what it's here for. So Hydro Pump hits pretty dang hard. Yep. I don't think I'm dead to crit though. Is that true? Yeah, we're good. Oh, I just crit it? Nice. I was actually looking at the calculator when that happened, so it's funny. I just heard it faint, and I was like, oh, what? This is probably fine, so Ludi's gonna be last. Okay, I don't mind that. It knows about VA, right? Yeah. So it's gonna be EQ. That's actually like so good. Okay, because that means I can go to Flygon for free. Even if it somehow went for Thunder, I'd be okay. Okay, nice. I'm immune to 2 of this thing's moves, so that's really great. I'm gonna Dragon Claw him faster. I think, right? I think it's Dragon Claw and not Rock Slide. Rock Slide's not enough damage. Yeah. A crit here would be splendid. You know? Okay, well, it's fine. Don't get crit, please. Okay. I actually probably should have gone Citrus on this for that crit. But it's fine. Because I couldn't really get statused. And now it's Ludicolo. So Ludicolo has Ice Beam and Waterfall, and we're pretty much in the clear because this is only ever Ice Beam. I go to Quillfish, I don't die to crit, and Quillfish kills this. Remember the Quillfish in the beginning of the fight? He was our lead. He's been waiting the whole time to do this. Yeah. Switch Up Coil is nice. This is like the first time I've ever had it. And it just eats Ludis for breakfast. Which is really great. That's Shelly down. That was pretty clean compared to like even like the other grunts. But I had a really good team for this. I mean, the Wailord misplay was totally on me. But I'm happy with how that went overall. Like, I definitely had a good plan for that one. So tempted to do Archie. Just like so tempted to push on and beat it because I just don't want to think about it anymore. Do I just think about it real quick? Maybe if I find like a good way to I don't know. I don't think I do it. I think I just like am pretty satisfied with where I'm at. Because the problem is like my plan that I've written down for Archie involves Blastoise, and it involves Blastoise getting a fake out and kind of like giving a little help to Pert. Now, I could see like maybe bringing like I just don't really know what's gonna fill the same role as Blastoise because I don't have a fake out mod. Oh, that's not true. I have Shiftry. However, Shiftry kind of gets cooked by like a lot of the Pokemon on Archie. It just fucking dies. And I would like prefer not to lose Shiftry, as it's like one of the best grass types that I have left. It's probably the best grass type that I have living. I think I'm probably gonna end off here, and I'll save Archie for like another time. After I beat Archie, I'm one fight away from passing this off to my counterpart, Archie, the other player playing this challenge. This is gonna be, and this is the last fight I'll do with these guys, the Swampert and everybody else, and before I get my half of the game back from him, for closing out Wand Split and closing out E4. So I'm pretty excited to do the next fight. I just don't want to push myself too hard and make a mistake on Archie and wipe or something. So I'll come up with a good plan that replaces Blastoise and figure it out. But yeah, I'm happy with the stream today. It went pretty well besides some like unplanned deaths, but let's see, who are the unplanned deaths again? It was like Magneton and Love Disc, or no, Blastoise, yeah, obviously. Yeah, this was definitely a bigger death. The Magneton death was just a consequence of like pretty poor RNG, but it was okay that it died. And maybe I should have brought Dustox. Maybe I would have done better than Magneton, who knows. So it definitely would have been like a less consequential death than Magneton, that's for sure. But it's not really a big deal either way. Okay, well, that's the end. We close out the stream here, and then I'll be back later with Archie.